Hello, I am Richmond Davis, the Republican candidate for Congress in Maryland's 7th District. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Second Amendment. It seems as if every time there is a school shooting or some sort of mass slaughter, the word goes out, the Second Amendment needs to go. Well, the Second Amendment is an amendment to the United States Constitution. It's part of the Bill of Rights. That's like saying that every time someone abuses the right to free speech, it should be abolished. Now, having said that, unfortunately, there are some people who do think that way in our country. But just think about it. If a person exercises a right, I don't care what you call it, if it's a right to do something, it's a right to abuse it. A right to do something only which is approved by everyone else is no right at all. That's an obligation. The Second Amendment's negative aspects, if you will, are always focused on by the media. But for the Second Amendment, so-and-so wouldn't have been killed, such and such, a massacre would not have happened at a school. What about the positive aspects? Is it not true, and I'm quite sure there are many examples of this, that the possession of weapons, guns, and rifles by individuals have halted crimes in the making, have put an end to crimes in the making? So what that does is provide a simple balance in terms of one's understanding. Rights can be abused, but rights also have a function to serve. And having said that, we return to the fact it isn't a question of whether or not we like the Second Amendment. The fact of the matter is, it is a right, and we should do all we can to allow people to practice their rights as they're entitled to do so by the Constitution. If there are abuses, then I think we have to consider ways of dealing with that problem that do not fundamentally affect the rights of all of us to own firearms. If you've enjoyed this presentation, I hope you will consider subscribing to this channel.